What's up, my fantastic brothers and sisters? It's your girl Renio, and welcome back to Renio Reacts. And today we'll be reacting to these paternity courts. Say, them people here, them out here without fear and don't care.
I know he's a father, because I ain't never been with nobody, and he's the only one I ever been with. So if it ain't him, I don't know who.
Miss, calm down. Miss, you know what's saying in my poopa. You know, me and you and the judge and him, everybody in the courtroom know I was an embarrassed. So, like, I don't. But it's a good thing it did, because now we have entertainment. If you want to see more Renio Reacts,
make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell.
He caught her talking to another man. He caught her, sorry, did I say he caught her talking to another man? He caught her talking to other men online.
Ms. Chapman, you and the defendant have an older child together, but you've brought him to court to prove your 2-year-old son, Maurice Hayes Jr., is his.
Yes, Your Honor.
You claim he was excited during your pregnancy, named your baby, but now denies him because he has a new girlfriend.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Hayes, you say you've always doubted paternity.
Please, who believes that? Me no believe that. People say that woman ran out of situation and all that.
Of Maurice Jr.
Yes.
And you're just trying to do the right thing by signing the birth certificate, but you now say he's not yours, and you want the plaintiff to change his name when the paternity test proves he's not your junior.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Chapman, tell us, why do you feel Mr. Hayes needs to just step up and be a father?
Because if he could take care of somebody else's child, why can't he take care of his own child?
And so,
yeah, that's strange. But that just proved to show us, say, I'm really in doubt, because if you're willing to take care of somebody else's child and not yours, or the twin child, that means that you're really, really in doubt. If you're seeing my untidy, unspread bed, don't mention it.
So you submit today that he's taking care of someone else's child?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
But not doing anything for the child he fathered with you?
Not Maurice
Explain.
Jr. He's not doing nothing for Maurice Jr. He barely does for Mariah. Like, for instance, on Christmas, he brought Mariah 5 presents. Then bring Maurice Jr. nothing.
For Christmas?
Yes.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Is that true, Mr. Hayes?
No, ma'am, she's telling a lie, Your Honor. I bought actually 6 gifts. I gave him 1 and gave her 5, and I gave both of them, I held both of them and gave both of them hugs.
But you clearly have doubt around Maurice Jr.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about that doubt.
The only reason why I have doubt because when I was asking her was she pregnant, she was like, no. And I got a piece of letter in the mail saying that she was pregnant, but she also still was in denial. So when I say she was like 4 months and my mother asked her was she pregnant, she says, no, she's not. So I still was like, okay, how are you not pregnant? And I got a letter in the mail.
So why all this confusion?
My girl said, no, she's not pregnant.
Okay, class, welcome to Gaslighting 101.
Stay safe.
Confusion.
I don't know, because she was talking to another guy, and I guess she was scared to tell me about it.
Ms. Chapman, why all this back and forth? I'm pregnant, I'm not pregnant?
Because, yeah, true enough, I told him I wasn't pregnant because I just had Mariah 4 months. She was only 4 months, and I was pregnant again, so I didn't know. I didn't know if I wanted to keep him, to be honest, or what. So we talked about it, and we got back together.
So he came back?
Yes.
After he found out you were pregnant?
Let's talk about that. In my personal opinion, please, let's point that out. My personal opinion, this baby does not look like this man. Let's be for real.
Yes, Your Honor.
You decide, I'm signing the birth certificate.
Yes, Your Honor.
You didn't think at that moment you needed a DNA test? You didn't have a doubt?
She told me that was my baby, and I took responsibility and moved back in. That's when I started having doubts when he came home. But when I was helping him, I was telling her that I'm not the father. I never had symptoms. You know, I never felt any type of way.
What symptoms were you supposed to have?
Like, you know, cravings.
I
gained weight.
When your
When she
girlfriend's
was
pregnant the first time, when she's pregnant the first time, you gained weight, but this time you didn't have the same symptoms. You didn't eat, you didn't have any craving, and you believe it was because it wasn't your child.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, that's a first, Jerome.
Okay. Of course, me hear that. I love the judge. No, because of course, me hear that too.
Never been seen this yet.
Where you get your information from? Let's just search real quick. About half of all expected dads gain weight, up to 30 pounds during their partner's pregnancy. And that isn't all. A dad-to-be can accept to be slammed by at least one other pregnancy symptom, like nausea, fatigue, food craving. Yeah, but I don't think this is because the kid's biologically yours. Why does the dad gain weight? Some couple may eat out more often as the pregnancy progresses, as greater volumes of unhealthy food and snacks are usually hanging around the house because the mother has an increased appetite and eat bigger portion. I feel like it's most about emotions and not science. So the reason why you gained weight was because that time, no one's certain, but you did certain say your child. So yeah, so probably the second time we never emotionally invested, so that's why I never gained weight. I don't know. I don't make the rules, man. But remember to subscribe.
I have something.
Definitely
for you,
the first time I've ever heard that.
I have something for you.
Yes, I'd like to see that evidence. Jerome, will you hand it to me, please? What is this, ma'am?
In the state of Tennessee, once you sign the birth certificate,
And that's what she was using against me.
they tell you that once you sign the birth certificate, it voids off DNA paternity testing.
So this is a pamphlet.
Yes, ma'am.
It says, for your child's sake, establish paternity.
Yes.
And it's basically an entire pamphlet with passages highlighted that talk about the issues you need to consider as it relates to paternity, signing a birth certificate, and if you have doubt, how you should not sign the birth certificate. It says parents should think carefully before acknowledging paternity. If either of you do change your mind, you have 60 days to rescind the acknowledgement in writing. If either parent has any doubts about who the father is, no forms should be signed.
On the man's side, eventually, why did you bring that pamphlet here if you knew that it was his child? Me, I start from the same thing, picnic, because why you need the pamphlet there? Why you need one law to trap him?
Yo, Virgin, you good?
I say, she's showing me before the inside. Yeah, I know I wait 2 months. I ain't write nothing. Bro, that's your kid. Say it with me. That's your kid. That's your kid. Yeah. That's your kid. That's all fun of biological years and legal years now because you signed those papers. It's against the law to withdraw.
Very good question, Ms. Chapman. Mr. Hayes, why didn't you rescind your acknowledgement? If you felt in 2 weeks the baby really didn't look like you and you don't remember having the symptoms.
Because when I went to court, when I went to juvenile court, they said that I had to get a DNA. I had to pay for a DNA, and I didn't have no job at the time.
What is this about? I'm just trying to be a nice guy.
Yes, when he clearly
because it does.
Yo, she called him out. She called him out. She said, I thought you were trying to be a nice guy. You told me it's just because you didn't have any money. You didn't have any money? I thought you were trying to be a nice guy. I thought you were trying to be the guy, the benefit of doubt kind of guy. No, it was because you were broke.
Does it matter if you a nice guy in the hospital, but then you a no-show guy after you leave? What's the point?
You right, young.
This post says, God blessed me with my son yesterday. Did you write this?
I don't remember writing nothing like this.
Bro, I hate people that lie to my face. When we did little, I never really lied, but you used to tell them one and two lie. You know what I mean? Like, to get out of some beating, because you know you get beaten, you're telling one and two lie to pretty up the situation, you understand? But me, you know, me learning at Sunday school say all sin are the same thing. All of them carry the same weight. So you know what I'm not gonna do? Go to hell for lying, because that's crazy. To save someone's feeling.
This is the same Facebook name that's used on the previous text.
Not you getting caught in the lie.
Your Honor, the only reason why I just really had doubt is because when she asked me over to her dad's house, when after she left, I seen another guy coming out the house. So when I walked into the door, I explained to her, I asked her, I said, who is that guy? She said, that's my dad's friend. I said, your dad don't hang around young dudes. So she said, oh, he just working, they just work together, it ain't nothing. But the whole time, it was the same guy that's constantly calling my phone and telling me, hey, your baby mama this and that, your baby mama this and that. And I said, hey, how you get my number?
What's this and that?
He was.
No, like seriously, how did he get your number though? How did he get your number? And you man out there, why you do that if you not say she have one baby daddy?
Peace, problem always.
Problem soon catching the back. Courtroom. Make the Indians then tell about it.
He was saying that he the daddy and I'm trying to go see my son and she won't let me. And you know, I had met him one time at the barbershop. And then when we started talking, then he was showing me Facebook messages where Keisha had inboxed him saying, come get your child.
Why you didn't bring it?
I ain't gotta bring nothing. You already know what's going on.
But Miss Chapman, did you tell another man through Facebook to come and get his child?
I never told another man to come and get his child. And the day that he's talking about, he came over there and saw that guy in my house. He brought her with him over there.
So Miss Chapman, whether or not he was your boyfriend at that point, was there any other possible father, is what I'm trying to understand.
I was talking to the guy who he was talking about, but he couldn't.
I thought you said that was your dad's friend. That's what I heard before. Now you're telling me you're talking about. Stop telling the story.
Intimate with someone else.
Yes.
But you're saying that wasn't during the window of conception.
No, ma'am.
So you do understand why he could have a doubt, but you're saying his dates are off.
I understand.
She used my mama's phone to talk to other guys.
I sure did. Why?
I never
Yes.
said nothing about that. I ain't know
What did he say?
So you're using your mother phone. Talk to other guys. I know film phone you use, huh? That would have bad. That would have bad. That would have terrible. Your mother phone.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I ain't know what's going on with that. I just left it alone.
No, look on her face. My girl proud, you know.
You know, now that the baby's here, now she's trying to wonder why, you know, I'm not stepping to the plate because, you know, you don't have so many guys in the picture. I don't know what to do.
What about Mariah? You barely come and do stuff for her.
You said I can't go get, if I can't go get one, don't do for the other. So I just left them both alone. Bring shoes and clothes over there every time I got paid. This the witness, right?
That right there was a lie. I bring shoes over every time I get paid. The lady said, you're too lying. I'm not going to sit up in this courtroom and lie to these people.
I want to hear from her. I want to hear from her. Ma'am, please stand up to the podium. Your name, ma'am?
Jennifer.
Jennifer Webb. Miss Webb, and you are now Mr. Hayes's
baby mother.
You're his child's mother.
I'm sorry, you see, every time I see someone with a bang, you know what goes through my mind.
Not the banging, the banging.
And you all are in a relationship now. What do you know about the paternity of Maurice Jr.?
One day when I had Maurice's phone, I guess the guy she was messing with supposed to be the baby daddy or whoever, he texted the phone and said, can you tell your baby mama, can I see my baby? It was a long paragraph. It was telling him about, he was messing with Keisha then. Keisha wasn't going to her daddy's house. She was going to the club, leaving the club, going over his house. That's what he texted to the phone.
Oh, he was texting Mr. Hayes directly.
This is my first time hearing about it.
Saying, I would like to see my child. And he was talking about Maurice Jr.?
Yes, ma'am.
This is my first time hearing about that.
Yes.
And so, when you saw this text, did you confront Miss Chapman?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I called. I said, why? I said, how did that guy get my number? She said, I don't know. So I don't know what him and Keith said. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it, because...
So when's the last time he's seen you?
Because of the baby.
Thank you. If you can't get one, you can't get that one up.
So, Ms. Chapman, you've created a condition that he cannot see Mariah, the older child, unless he also takes Maurice Jr.
Yes, because he will come and get Mariah things, take her, but leave him with
He
broken
had doubts,
promises.
Keisha.
It don't matter why he promising you, I'm gonna come back and get him, I'm gonna come back and get you, Daddy love you, I'm gonna come back and get you.
He wanted Raya, he did.
Well, why he lying for though?
Yeah, you're kind of waste for that. I'm not lying. You're waste. You're waste.
It's too many dudes in the picture. I'm not finna take her no child that ain't mine, Your Honor. I'm just being real. I work too hard for my little money.
Listen, all this about, I just wanted to be a good guy. What happened to that person that just wanted to be a good guy? What other information, evidence do we have that relates to the paternity issue? Do you have something, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it? Jerome, will you pass this to me?
It's a Facebook post he made. It's his name right there, Maurice Hayes. The time y'all was broke up when you put that picture.
So this one says, daddy time with the kids.
Do you know why I paused it? Like, comment right now if you know why I paused it. That's not how daddy's spelled. In Jamaica, we might have a spelling problem because our first language is the Creole, but the official language is English, so we have spelling problem, and I can understand that, but English is all they know. Well, let's not assume. Probably he knows another. Probably English isn't his first language.
God love them.
That was in my house. That's what I'm telling you.
You wasn't there.
That's what's up. That's good. You damn right.
All right, ladies, watch your language in the courtroom. I've heard enough. I'm ready for the results.
Me too. I'm tired of them.
And please stand between our plaintiff and defendant for these results. I don't want anybody. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Chapman versus Hayes, as it pertains to 2-year-old Maurice Hayes Jr., it has been determined by this court, Mr. Hayes, you are not the father.
That's fine. He can have his name back. That's
but
fine.
you took it through all that.
Yeah, I took out through all that, but did I not tell you I was with?
You're a joke, and you came on national television to let everybody know that you're a joke. You're a joke. Man, wicked. I see a man where you will call the next man, and probably will calculate you up himself and say, you know, say, I'm gonna pick me this. This lady has been withholding his daughter for a son that he knew was not his. You know how long you may see daughter? Because the woman are wicked.
It really gets to me because that's my baby, and I'll do anything for her, but she said if I can't get one, I can't get the other one, but here it is today. I'm not the father.
You
all gonna have to figure out how to work through this now. You have a child together, Mariah. Is this other gentleman the only other possible father? So he is Maurice Jr.'s biological father. What I'm trying to get to is that this is madness.
Did you see her? Yes. It's a lie. She's lying.
Yes.
And let me be clear, now that we've determined in this court that you are not, in fact, Maurice Jr.'s biological father, that's not going to automatically cut you off from responsibility for that child support because you signed the birth certificate. So what I'm saying is this doesn't end today. The truth has come out today. But this isn't the end. This is the beginning.
What she said was true. This is just the beginning. Sucks for you. But at least you know the truth now going forward.
This video drained me.
Well guys, that was it. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Please subscribe. subscribe. Do it right now.